back at the Trans Am race again. It's the morning practice before qualifying, so I did turn the camera on this time, so hopefully you guys will see what we're doing. Alright, so for the first session today, it's a lot colder today than it was yesterday. See, I've got a jacket on. It's like in the low 60s, where yesterday we were 83 degrees-ish when we were on track. So today's conditions are more like what the race is going to be tomorrow. So we're trying to get a head start on our tire pressures for the actual race, because the temperature, the outside air temperature affects the track temperature, the amount of sun affects the track temperature. All that stuff matters to how we're setting up the car, and we're always targeting the same tire pressure no matter what the conditions are. So we went out late to get out on the track by ourselves. So the green car is Boris Sid. You guys may have heard of him. He's done a few things in the racing world. And yeah, we're out there at the very tail end of the group, so we've got pretty much wide open. Boris will pass us this lap, and then we'll be out there just really by ourselves making laps, which is exactly what we want for when we're trying to learn and get a good pace, so that way we won't be held up by anybody else. But take you back into the onboard. Hopefully it's working this time, and we'll talk to you more after this. All right, well, we went faster again by a little bit. We're trying to get into the minute 55 range, but we missed it by like 3/10. I think he was on a good lap to get it, and then they had a caution on the last lap, and they just waved the session off because it was almost done with. So we'll head back to the pits, or our paddock spot, look at the data out of the car, and then get it ready for qualifying this afternoon. All right, well, it's much later in the day, and we are headed up for qualifying. Getting all of our radios plugged in and checked and all that good stuff.
I did.
Drew's talking to Lee. Radio check. All right, so all that's working. All right, well, we are at the grid. All right, well, we're down at the grid for our qualifying session. The Trans Am class, they separate the class for qualifying. So, see a couple of those guys pulling in. There's the pole sitter and champion for this year, Chris Dyson. That's movie director Tommy Dreesy and the blue number 8. And then they have us separated off the GT classes, which is Extreme GT. We're in Super GT, and then there's a regular GT class that's mixed up in the field there. Not a huge car count this weekend, but you know, we've got some cars to try and go beat. And we were fastest in both of our practice sessions of all of the GT cars. I'm not sure why they had the XGT car ahead of us, but we'll see if we can go faster than him in qualifying. Maybe he did turn a lap faster than us. Feller was coming into pit road kind of hot. Anyways, the camera's already recording on the roof. We're gonna go qualify, see if we can qualify on the pole. Let's go race.
Ah, you this guy. Ah.
Just had to remind him, you know. I thought you were about to roll off.
I should have. I should have just drove off.
It's race, it's work, but it's still fun most of the time. Oh, we're going off-road.
Off-road, ready? Oh, Lord. Oh, I hope we don't watch this video. Oh! Oh! I think we bottomed out.
I've done that before when it's been wet and you can see it's clay. That was not good. Like, I thought I was flipping the golf cart. But it didn't. I didn't flip it. All right, let's go race. Or, let's go qualify. All right, I checked with my pit road official and I get to come out here right by the wall and get you a up close and personal flyby. Hopefully he doesn't see me, doesn't mess him up. This should be our qualifying flyer lap though. Oh, rev limiter, rev limiter. What'd he go? What'd he run?
5.62.
Okay.
That's faster than MTA cars.
Yeah. That's our fastest lap of the weekend. Probably a little bit more in it, but I think we're on the pole.
Yes. So far.
Actually by a pretty good amount.
That Aaron's cart breaking up.
That guy's not, don't have to worry about that guy. 21, oh.
We're faster than the XGT car.
Yes. Yeah, he's in the pits too. All right, well, I guess we'll, I think he's still on power, so maybe we'll have to see if he, what's there? 58.6.
That's pretty good for it breaking up.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if we're gonna go make another lap or not. Guess we'll have to look at the onboard and see where he's at. All right, well, we are on pole, provisional pole. Now we have to go to the tech barn, get teched, and did a pretty good job on the tire pressures, getting them all right. Both the fronts 28.9, both the rears 28.4. And like I was telling you guys earlier in the video, or maybe it was yesterday's video, I don't remember. They all start, you know, at different pressures, and because of the different loads on them on the lap, they build pressures differently. Some of you guys have asked why we don't use nitrogen. It's because it's kind of difficult to bring enough nitrogen here to the track. When they mount the tires for us here at the track, they use regular air. So we would have to vacuum them down and air them up back with nitrogen. Yes, I've tried that before when I worked with another team, and there was still a pressure growth, so it wasn't like they just stayed where they were set. So we just run air and we just plan for the pressure to build, and that's how it works out. So we're headed to tech, and then hopefully we'll wrap this deal up for today. All right, well, as far as we know, we have passed tech. Everything on the measuring of the car was to spec. They are taking a fuel sample, so we won't know until if they come tell us we failed fuel, but we don't know until then. But we get fuel from the track supplier, so if we fail, that means everybody would have failed. But it's that time of the day where the cars look awesome because of the sun. I might have just missed it, or maybe it's their shadows. Little girls looking pretty good. wrap it up for today. Tomorrow is race day. Race day.
Not bad for a street car, is it?
Not bad for a street car, that's right.
We might take that thing to dinner. We'll take it to dinner.
Maybe so. See you guys next time.